Hello everybody, this is SeetherCord here, and welcome to my next installment of my SeetherTalks series here on YouTube. Today on SeetherTalks, we are going to be discussing and kind of analyzing a very important as well as unfortunate event involving one of the most predominant websites involved with the furry fandom, and that is the website known as FurBuy. While many websites have been developed and created for the furry fandom with the sole purpose of being more of an art and social media centered website, FurBuy on the other hand was the only predominant one that the main focus was on selling and auctioning off furry related material. Most of the items that could be sold and auctioned off were artwork and fursuits. When it comes to fursuits, this was useful for people who wanted to usually find fursuit parts that were either on the cheap side or were already pre-made. When it comes to art, typically people could purchase YCHs. Other stuff you could buy on the website were miscellaneous stuff that were furry related, such as plushies, toys, games, jewelry, books, etc. This was a very convenient concept for a website to be related to the furry fandom, and was essentially eBay for furries. And this overall really helped a lot of furries since late 2001 when the website originally opened its doors. I've never personally been someone who has used this site before, and I tried doing some research of what the overall reception of this website was throughout its history. And I found that the reception of this website for the most part is very negative. A lot of people have complained about being banned due to arguments of purchasing through messaging, which has caused many to not enjoy this website overall. And now that I pretty much explained the concept and discussed the history and the reception of FurBuy, let's now get into the major event that has happened within the past 2 months involving the website. At the end of May 2019, FurBuy has pretty much shut down and is not currently in service due to reported hacking. If you go to their website, there will be a long message explaining what caused this to happen, along with a TLDR version and a link to get email notifications of any updates. Today we're going to look into what exactly caused them to get hacked, look into some of the criticisms and accusations made towards them about the hacking, and overall discuss who exactly is at fault for this entire situation. Let's begin. If we start off at the only currently available page for the website, you'll see there is a message addressing the hacking. They start off by explaining that their system was hacked by someone in order to exploit the system. This overall caused the database to become permanently damaged, so the site is no longer capable of working at all. They discovered through this that their database backup system had been in extremely bad shape due to their system administrator passing away back in 2017. They then explained that they are going to retire their old software they wrote back when the website first started off and are currently in development of a brand new software to give the website a brand new look and design to represent today's standards for websites. They then explained that it will take them around 1/3 to 2/3 of a year until the new website will be launched and would appreciate the support of the community in the wait time. Next, they then ensured that the hacker was only able to get access to the source code and all images that were intentionally uploaded publicly by the users, and that no passwords or emails were accessed at all. They then state that the reason for it taking so long to address the situation was due to the main tech for the website currently undergoing moving process at the same time while also doing some investigation, and also due to the system administrator passing away back in 2017. They then explained that people who currently had any subscriptions to the website would not get a refund, but would instead give away a free 1-year subscription to anyone who was subscribed since December of 2018, and a 6-month subscription to anyone who was subscribed in between May and December of 2018 for the new websites. Now that we covered the message on the main page of FurBuy's website, the next thing that we are going to be looking at is a Twitter thread involving the users at VixusFoxy, at JuneoSnowcat, and at Alyssa_Herrera_. To summarize everything within the Twitter thread, it first starts off with VixusFoxy claiming that FurBuy was lying in their message addressing the issue. They then state that the truth is that someone found a vulnerability within the website and then reported it to FurBuy, and then they tried to fix it themselves, and then they ended up breaking their own site in the process. The official FurBuy Twitter account then responds back denying the claims, and then they both go back and forth for a few tweets. Then Twitter user Alyssa Herrera jumps into the mix and shows screenshots of themselves emailing the FurBuy team trying to contact them. They try contacting them and stating, "Hey, I can easily rip the source code for this website in its entirety through a publicly accessible .git. You need to change this now before someone uses this for evil purposes." Everyone then continues to go back and forth for a while longer, and then the thread ends there. Now, I've pretty much addressed all of the information I could find on this whole controversy, and I'm not going to state what my personal opinions are on this situation of whether or not FurBuy is telling the truth and that they genuinely were hacked, or that they were being irresponsible and just blamed someone else. And even though I do have an opinion on this whole thing, I don't want to potentially bias anyone else who's watching this video's opinion. And also, I don't want the people who are working for FurBuy or either of the Twitter users I mentioned to feel as if I'm against them or as if I'm trying to throw shade at them. Also, please, please, please don't go out of your way to harass anyone involved with this whole situation, please. But that pretty much wraps up everything I have to discuss in this video about the FurBuy hacking controversy. And pretty much overall wraps up this episode of SeetherTalks for today. I want to thank a few people and sources for the helping of making this video. I first want to thank Cramshy for linking me to the Twitter thread involved with this situation. I also want to thank WikiFur for giving me a lot of information on FurBuy's history and all. And I also want to give thank you to the Wayback Machine for giving me archived screenshots of what the website looked before it was hacked. Definitely giving shout out to all these sources out here. They did a great job with helping with this video. How do you guys feel about the overall FurBuy hacking? Do you guys think that FurBuy is innocent? Do you guys think that FurBuy is guilty? How do you feel about FurBuy as a website as a whole? Do you guys like the website? Do you guys not like the website? Let me know down in the comment section down below. If you enjoy my content and want to further help out my channel, please consider donating to my Patreon page and my Ko-fi, hitting that like button, turning on that notification bell, and subscribing all together. I've been SeetherCord, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone. Come see me again whenever you are overcome by wariness. Alrighty then, sexy lady.